Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now we are just one day away from the kickoff of the Football League season here in England, and we've already gone through the Championship, which had a couple of small errors in it, and we've also done League One, so do check those out. But now we're going to take a look at League Two. Now, there's some teams that have come up from the Vanarama National that are going to try and cement their status in the Football League. There's also some teams that have come down from League One that are going to try and get back up straight away at the first time of asking. First of all, though, we're going to go and look at the playoff final for this division. We're going to see what two teams were involved and what the outcome was. So then the playoff final is here, and it has gone to Coventry, who beat Colchester 3-1, courtesy of a brace from Mark McNulty with a man of the match 9.2 performance. Jody Jones also getting on the score sheet, and they cancelled out the earlier goal from Sami Smodzic, who opened the scoring for Colchester and put them ahead in the 16th minute. Now, Coventry were relegated last season from the League One with 39 points. They finished down in 23rd position, but they've managed to get themselves back into that league here, courtesy of this victory in the playoff final. The question is, however, what were the teams that have joined them in promotion? Well then, it is a strong performance here for Wycombe Wanderers, who are back in League One here of football, courtesy of a very strong season. 94 points, putting them 7 points clear of Notts County, who are also back in League One after an absence. Going up with them also is Luton Town, who have performed beyond the realms of their imagination after being down right in the Vanarama National of late. They've really put a strong performance together here in League Two, and they have managed to go up via the automatic promotion spots. Coventry going up via the playoffs. Stanley and Cheltenham Town have both been relegated from League Two. Now, the teams that went down last season were Port Vale, who finished in 7th, Swindon in 6th, Colchester in 5th, and obviously Coventry, who have managed to get back into League One. Now, unfortunately, Port Vale, Swindon and Colchester are going to have to wait for another season. Now, the other question we've got on our hands is the two teams that came up via the Vanarama National last season. How have they got on? Now, as you can see on the screen, Lincoln finished down in 19th position. Now, they won the Vanarama National last season with 99 points, and they've been kind of outperformed by Forest Green Rovers, who went up via the playoffs, finishing in 3rd in the Vanarama National last season. But they have finished in 14th this time around, so very much a success for the teams that have come up from the Vanarama National. If you're a fan of either Forest Green Rovers or Lincoln City, do let me know in the comment section down below how you feel your two clubs are going to get on this season. Cheltenham fans, unfortunately, it looks like it's not going to be enough. You're going to be right down in the thick of it with Morecambe, Barnet, and to a certain extent Cambridge United. Stanley were way and below awful, 34 points in total, only 8 wins in 46 games, 28 games lost. Let's go and have a look at the awards now, as we have done for the previous others, and we're going to step straight in for the Manager of the Year, and that goes to Gareth Ainsworth, who guided Wycombe to a league success, and a comprehensive one at that. It was 7 points in the end that they had the advantage over the season, and he has added himself to the Manager of the Season. Now, he was also Manager of the Season for Wycombe back in 2014-2015, so he's managed to get himself back on that Hall of Fame there. Now, the Player of the Year goes to Peter Vincenti for Coventry, a 30-year-old right midfielder who's played really well for them. He's 37 games, 12 goals and 14 assists for a 7.45 average rating. You can't knock that, and he adds Coventry, and he's definitely helped Coventry get back into League One after they've slumped down to League Two. We all remember that Coventry were a great side back in the day with the likes of Robbie Keane, Darren Huckabee, and they've slumped down the football pyramid courtesy of financial issues and stuff, and it's good to see them being able to get back into a division which is more suitable to them, and hopefully they can build on that. Now, Players Team of the Year goes to Marek Steck in goal for Luton Town, who played really well for Luton with a 7.03 average rating. Joe Jacobson at left back for Wycombe, 7.31 rating for him over the course of the season. In the centre is Jack Grimmer, again instrumental in Coventry's rise back through into League One, and a 7.49 rating for him. He's joined by Tom Eastman for Colchester, who picked up a 7.23 for his defensive efforts for Colchester. Right back was Ben Perkis for Swindon Town, picking up a 7.78 rating. That is absolutely brilliant, that is. Really, really great performance. And actually, I'm pretty sure he's going to get player of the season. Ben Perkis. We're going to take a look at him in a moment. Now, the left midfield goes to Scott Laird, who picked up a 7.22 for Forest Green Rovers, and he's one of 2 Forest Green Rovers players in this team of the season, the players' team of the season. Billy Knott in there for Lincoln City. Again, he would have helped keep them up, along with the 2 Forest Green Rovers boys. So that's really good to see that 3 Vanarama national players have made the grade in League Two. Now, also in midfield is Michael Rose for Morecambe, picking up a 7.33 over the space of 45 games. We've already looked at Peter Vincenti, who picked up the player of the season. I personally think probably Ben Perkis should have got that, judging by the average ratings, but Peter Vincenti has picked that one up. 37 games played, 12 goals scored, and I think it was 14 assists. Now, up front we've got Keshi Anderson scoring 24 goals in 45 games for Forest Green Rovers, and he's met up there also with Chris O'Grady scoring 19 in 46 for a 7.22. Now we're going to have a quick look at the detailed overview stats. Now the top goal scorer is Keshi Anderson for Forest Green Rovers. Now we're going to take a look at his profile here. He's 22 years of age. He's on loan from Crystal Palace, and he's done really well in his first season down in League Two. It's going to be interesting to see where he goes after this, whether he will return on loan to Forest Green next season, or maybe he might play in League One or the Championship to try and build his profile. But that said, the age of 22 is not really going to improve much past this, one wouldn't have thought. Best at hitting the target was Anton Forrester with a 58% strike rate on playing for Port Vale. He scored 14 goals in 35 games for a team which were relegated last season from League One but haven't managed to get out of League Two. Now, Connor Thomas picking up most key passes for Swindon Town. Central midfielder, he's played a lot of games. He's averaged around a 7.01 rating in the Sky Bet League Two and has done a good job for Swindon Town. Also, we've got Billy Knott with the most assists in at 19 for Lincoln City. Now, he's definitely helped keep them up, moving to them from Bradford. And that is good to see Lincoln City still maintaining that English football position. Now, most clean sheets goes to Lawrence Vigouroux, another player for Swindon Town in these key stats. And he has managed to keep 20 clean sheets in 48 games. Really good return. Oh, yeah, I think you'd be very happy with that. He's come into the club via Liverpool for 400k. I think you can't really knock that, to be honest. I think that's pretty decent. Least conceded, Marek Stech, who obviously made the team of this season. Really good performance there for Luton Town. He's come in this season, coming in from Sparta Prague, and I think he's pretty much moved on a free transfer. Perhaps I think it was a free transfer, or a small amount of money anyway. Commands a small wage. Good purchase. He's 27 years of age. He's only going to get better. Now, most man of the matches throughout the season went to Ben Perkis, who I did say we wanted to take a look at. Right back for Swindon Town. Now, he hasn't got much in the way of physicals. His mentals are decent. His technicals are okay. As I say, the wing back positions are somewhat overpowered in this game, so his ratings are going to be somewhat inflated. He's got 13 man of the matches in 38 games, though, and I guess you can't take that away from him. So that pretty much completes what I want to look at, really, in terms of stats. So we're going to have one last look at the profile of the league, and we can see here that if you're a Wycombe Wanderers fan, you are back in League One. Now, if you're a Notts County fan, a Luton Town fan, and a Coventry fan, well, obviously you're not going to be all of them, but you've got to be one of them, you're back in League One. If you're a Cheltenham or Accrington Stanley fan, and unfortunately for you, you're going to be playing your football in the Vanarama National in the 2018-19 season. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below to the updated database from the Sort It Outside website. Do check out my other videos on the channel, which are going to be released over the next day or so, which include League One. Obviously, this is League Two. We've got the Championship, which had a slight mistake in it. And we've also got the Vanarama National coming through, and soon to come the Premiership, and a couple of other leagues as well once I get around to them. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like on the video down below. That all helps with getting searched in the channel. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We've got more content coming up between now and the start of FM18. And then obviously, once FM18 comes into it, we're going to carry on with that as well. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, guys. But now I'm going to bounce.